Hi, Virgo. Let's do a check-in about your love life. We're going to do a love reading for you to see about the person that you are in a relationship with, or the person who you are interested in, the person on your mind. I have 3 tarot decks and an oracle deck, and we're going to do a 4-layered spread. So there's the Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, Strength, King of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups, the World, and Justice. Underneath this deck, we have the King of Swords. So I'm going to do 6 of these oracle cards next, so we can layer these positions and really get into this reading. So we have distance. Actually, I'm going to put that there. Apology, karma, possibilities, longing, confessions. Underneath this deck, we have shallow. All right, and then I have 2 more tarot decks for 2 more layers. So we have the King of Swords, 6 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Page of Swords again, which was up here, 7 of Pentacles. Underneath this deck is the Fool, and then we're going to get 2 of these tarot cards, and then we can really get started. So there's the Hierophant and the 5 of Cups, and underneath this deck is the 5 of Pentacles. All right, Virgo, so let's see what is going on here between you and your person. So let's start with this energy that exists between the two of you. So we have the 10 of Cups, longing, Page of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. So the energy that is existing between the two of you feels like you might have a family involved. I'm seeing the 10 of Cups and the Page of Swords. So for some of you, this could be that you have children. But it certainly doesn't have to be the case. The 10 of Cups can just be an immense amount of love and feelings, history. This person could feel like family to you. So make that part make sense for you. But I do feel that there is a lot of love, a lot of longing. But I also feel this feeling of wanting that exists between the two of you. Something happened. Maybe having to do with a child or children, but again, please make this make sense for your own situation. But something very disappointing has happened. Something that it feels like you're both grieving, perhaps, when it comes to family. Maybe you lost a family member, but there is something here about wanting to be together, but yet you're grieving something with an immense amount of love. So there could just be something very disappointing that happened between the two of you. So make that make sense in this general reading. But I do feel like there is a lot of love that exists between the two of you. But I do feel like at this time, there's a lot of coldness that is existing between the two of you. I just saw 333 as I said that. I feel like you are both feeling a bit broken, perhaps hollow, perhaps empty. So whatever it is that you're grieving, or whatever it is that happened that disappointed you both in this situation, it's making me feel like the two of you are at arm's length with each other, that perhaps maybe you're thinking about taking your chances elsewhere. Perhaps you are spending time apart. You're giving each other the cold shoulder. You might not be, there's not a lot of warmth in this relationship. Despite the fact that there's 10 cups and longing, I think that you feel very much for each other. You want each other very much. You're aching very much for each other. But I feel an arm's length, cold kind of energy between the two of you. In your person's feelings, we have the Page of Pentacles and possibilities. So your person definitely has those feelings that we were talking about, Virgo, where there's a strong feeling of longing and wanting and potential with the Page of Pentacles and possibilities. I think your person really wants to take a risk on you. They want to either build or rebuild with you with the Page of Pentacles, because the Page of Pentacles is the potential for something. So perhaps your person wants to start over. They want to build from the ground up. They might want to pick up the broken pieces and put them back together because they know the possibilities and the potential that still exist with you. The actions that they're going to take are the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands. So this is very spirited action. This is someone who is very serious. It feels like they want to transcend this, whatever happened between the two of you. It feels like they want to take it to the next phase with the Four of Wands. They want to lay a stronger foundation. Perhaps the foundation was not good in the first place. Whatever this was, that was hugely disappointing between the two of you. It feels to me now like they really are serious about taking next steps towards you. I think they understand the power of this situation. They know that you would be a really good and sound and stable decision. Perhaps you guys were in an unstable position before, but it looks like they really want to build this on a solid foundation, because I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. That's like building a house with a strong foundation. In your feelings, I'm seeing Justice and Confessions. So you could be feeling like you are getting your karmic justice. So feel free to switch these if need be. But these cards are showing me that you have something that you feel like you need to confess, that you feel like you have to come clean about something, that perhaps you were not taking this relationship as seriously as perhaps your person was, or perhaps you didn't realize how much this person meant to you. Maybe you were just being careless perhaps with this person, but it feels to me like you want to confess something to them, and you feel like that's the only way to really balance this out and to make this fair is for you to come forward and confess something. Again, feel free to switch the roles, but if this is you, then you'll know that this is your reading. Your actions are the World and the Seven of Pentacles. So I do think that you know what you did wrong, if you did something wrong, or if you held something back. Maybe you weren't totally transparent about something, and you may have had your reasons for doing that. But I can see that you're now wanting to come forward and break that cycle. I think you're now saying to yourself, you know what, I do want to take this seriously. I do want to take this perhaps to that next level. And I think there's some real healing that went on for you, because I'm seeing the World and the Seven of Pentacles. They're sort of telling me this tale of you really understanding through your own sadness, because we see the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So perhaps if your person iced you out because of something that you did, it was like your own tears that healed you through that process. And that with the Seven of Pentacles, it was just your healing needed to take time. This relationship really needed you to learn something, to open your eyes to something, to perhaps if you had a fear of intimacy, or if you had a fear of commitment, or you were perhaps stepping out on your person, it maybe took this close to losing them for you to see clearly that you want to invest in this. And I see you doing that. I see both of you doing that. I see you coming back together and working on this and trying to fix whatever it was that perhaps happened, perhaps whatever you did or were at least not transparent about. So your person sees you as the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. So I feel like your person is still seeing you in this arm's length kind of a way, even though they see you as perhaps their person with the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands. It feels to me like they're still kind of side-eyeing you. They're not sure if you're going to take off on them again. They might consider you a bit of a flight risk. Maybe they feel like you are not really giving them fully your heart, and maybe you're not. Maybe you're guarding your heart. Maybe that's why, if for those of you who did step out on your person, maybe that's why you did. I'm sure you have your reasons for whatever it was that you did, but your person is now side-eyeing you because of it. So I don't know that they're right about you, because it looks like there have been a lot of shifts in the energy, a lot of changes in the energy. I feel like it would help if they gave you more the benefit of the doubt, because I see you completing cycles and investing. I see you coming towards them in the right way. And I see that they can see them building with you, but they're still really kind of side-eyeing you. you see them as the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is another very strong indication that you feel that this is your person. This is a very stable person. This is someone who wants to nurture you. Someone wants to help you build with the Eight of Pentacles. We saw the Page of Pentacles here. So I feel like you are reading this person correctly, that this is someone who could really help you build and make progress in this situation. But I do see them still kind of side-eyeing you just a bit here, Virgo. So their intentions are the Page of Swords and distance. So they intend to watch you from a distance. They intend to keep an eye on you, but they want this separation that's existing between the two of you. They want the space that's between you. They want to block you, or whatever this is, whatever this Five of Pentacles represents. If they did ice you out, their intentions are to continue to ice you out. Even though I can see that they feel the potential, they want to build with you, they're not intending to build with you, not until they perhaps see you in a different light. So your intentions are the Six of Cups and karma. You want to heal this. You want to fix this. You want to accept this as it is. You want to take accountability for, you want to take the consequences for what you did. You want to pay your karmic debt. You want to accept whatever accountability you need to accept in order to bring peace with the Six of Cups to this situation. You definitely have every intention of healing this, confessing what you did wrong, and coming towards this in the absolute correct way, which is probably what your person feels, that there is still potential. There's still a way to build. There's still a way to do this. But I think maybe perhaps the trust has been rattled just a little bit. So we have Strength, Apology, Six of Swords, and the Hierophant. If you have not already apologized to this person, which I believe you have, because we have confessions, we have karma, but here this advice very strongly coming through here, very, very strongly, because we have two major arcana too. We have Strength and the Hierophant. If you have not already apologized to this person, an apology would go a very long way in having this person forgive you and having this person return. The Six of Swords is like beckoning your person back and saying, hey, you know what? I know I did these things, whatever that is for you in your particular situation, but I do know what I did wrong, how I'm going to fix it, how I'm going to invest, how I'm going to build, and how this is never going to happen again. And you can sort of beckon them towards this idea of peace and calm with the Six of Swords, that you're escaping that energy of whatever it was. You've done the healing, you've done the shadow work. We saw that with the World card. I can see that you have finished this cycle, you've completed it, but you have to be able to really describe to that person. And I think then the universe is going to send you the strength and send you the help that you need in order to really heal this situation, to heal this relationship, because it needs the energy that exists between the two of you is the thing that needs the healing. Because until this person stops seeing you as a Knight of Wands and a King of Swords and starts seeing you more as the Pentacles energy that you are, Virgo, that you truly embody, I think they are going to keep you at a distance until they really can trust you again. But the potential is there. The universe is on your side, but it really starts with you explaining to them everything that you have learned, everything that you have completed, what you did wrong, how you're going to invest in this situation. And I really do think that that's going to go a very long way in getting your person back. And again, feel free to switch those roles if this was about your person and not about you, Virgo. But I do think regardless, the potential is here. The universe is on your side. Someone has learned from their karma, from their lessons. And as soon as the apology comes in, that's going to be a huge breakthrough for this particular relationship. So there you go, Virgo. That is your love reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.